I wanted to apologize for disappearing the past day. Really, long story short, I had a radio show I had to do today, and I had to prep for it. And I've been focused on getting stuff out on Music Eternal, and the programmer that's been helping me out with upgrade on the site. He lives at the other end of the United States, and he's going to be in town this coming weekend. Not not this Sunday, but I mean like in about what I guess 5 days. So he's coming out here because he's got family that lives out here, and he's going to be spending some time with them. But he's going to be spending probably 2 or 3 days with us and helping out with. At that point, we're going to be doing some software upgrades on my computer, which will be the actually the infancy interface for Music Eternal. And this is kind of the really alpha version of the base code that's going to be using for the big upgrade on the site, where the bands, the DJs, everybody can actually log into the site and start doing their own thing on there. Where and I know people would sit there and say, well, you could use a multi-site WordPress, or you could use this, you could use that. Music Eternal right now is considered to be a media outlet, but in the long run with this is going to have so much more added to it. And when you're making something this big of a system, you do not want to use pre-existing stuff out there. You want to make something that's dynamic and customizable for two reasons. One, because you want it to suit the needs that you're going to have and making it compliant with all the parties involved. The second thing with this is if you use something like Joomla or WordPress or one of these other programs, um, they fall into two categories. Either one, they're owned by a company, like let's say hypothetically Word or Excel. Well, these are owned by Microsoft. So Microsoft actually owns the framework code. And they get they got proprietary rights with that, and you're bound by the terms of service that they have. If you're not really careful with that, you can actually build a site that they have partial ownership of because of the code, not the content. So, you may own the actual site, but the actual code in the site, they may have the right to be able to replicate that for something they want. The other thing is, like, let's say we'll use WordPress since I brought that up. You have what's called MIT GNU rights, which is basically what's called Creative Commons. WordPress is owned by most of these are owned by an actual company or a set of companies, and they give Creative Commons. And copyrights fall into three categories: public, actual legitimate copyright, and Creative Commons. If it's public, nobody owns it. The owner actually gives up the rights so anybody can have access to it. In the US, perfect example, if you have photos by ABC or Fox and you can't copy those and put them up on Facebook and that, well, you're not supposed to. It's illegal because of copyright rights. They own those images. But if you go to like whitehouse.gov or congress.gov and you take photos off there, if they were actually photographed by a federal employee while they're at work, President Biden or somebody else, those are public domain. You could do whatever you want with them. And that's and then with like the UK, they actually have very specific. I think they have one site that you could do the same thing. You can pull anything from that site. It's a government site where all the images on there are public domain. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is public domain. You can do whatever you want. If it's copywritten, only the copyright owner has the rights to it, and they can sue you. You have to have licensing. If it's Creative Commons, they have what's called versions, like 2.2, 3.0, and you have to give, like if I made something, let's say I made a song and I made it Creative Commons, you have to give me attribution. You have to give the version of the Creative Commons in there as well. But with the version, I'm giving you certain rights to it. So you can remix it, you can change it, and you can actually have ownership of what you created as long as you give me attribution. The problem with this is that with Creative Commons like that, like with WordPress, there's what's called the 10% rule. So you have to change 10% of the code for the framework as well as for each one of the widgets or the modules, the objects within the site, the CMS, the content management system, which is WordPress. So you make something with like WordPress, you got to change 10% of the code for each one of the portions, the plugins, as well as the actual program itself. If you don't, anybody can go in there, they can copy it, they can make an exact copy of your website, and you don't have a leg to stand on to legally stop them. So using WordPress or Joomla or Drupal or any of these, you can use them. But the irony with this though is you can build a really really powerful site, really dynamic site, and somebody can go in there, they can copy the whole site except for the content, and you just made your own competition. They don't even have to build the site except for just cloning what you made. So that's why we've been building this from scratch. ESPN, Facebook, Twitter, MSN, Yahoo, all these, they created their own CMS and they built the actual framework for the sites from the ground up. And if you want to build your own legitimate e-commerce like that, that's how you do it. That's the reason why most people fall back on like OnlyFans or YouTube or something like that, because you're using somebody else's pre-existing framework to make money. It's easier. But if you want to create something that's bleeding edge and revolutionary, you got to do it on your own terms and do it where you're compliant legally in all the aspects, but also it's a lot of work. You're building everything from the ground up. Now, with that said, I'm only going to be on for maybe about an hour and a half, and I will try to hop on a little bit later. I got a couple things I'm going to be doing. I will not be doing Archon Sorties tonight because I'm saving that for tomorrow. I will be hopping on with Mika tomorrow. I'm hoping with what I'm doing work-wise to getting back to doing 2 streams every day. I will be trying to, because once I get far enough ahead, I'm going to be working on getting into a normal sleeping schedule again. And I'd like to do like around noon, 1 or 2, my time, Mountain Standard, which is GMT -7. I'd like to be doing like either World of Warships, World of Tanks. I got a bunch of new games I like to try, getting back into Cyberpunk, Tetris Effect, stuff like that. And then at night doing Warframe. But I got to get things situated so I could do that. And it's going to take me probably another day or 2. So I will be hopping on here at night, still doing Warframe. And then intermittently, I'm going to be doing afternoon ones. And I'm going to be trying to do breaks like that. My problem is I don't usually take breaks. Usually if I take breaks, it's like getting up and cooking or, checking the mail, which sounds really stupid, but it's getting up and walking around because otherwise I'm just sitting here for 20 hours a day and it's not really good health-wise. So I try to get up and do stuff, With that said, I wonder if I have any of these. I do not. Okay. For the mastery rank, I got to get this, the It's All Arcwings up to 30. And I am going to be having Volt Prime, I think, in a day or in a day and a half. So I want to work on my weekly stuff, which will be actually the first one I could do real quick is grab Titania Prime. Thank you. I am going to be starting to work on some other Warframes too, because I am going to be trying to get on a little bit more often. I do want to start learning them. I'm seeing some, because I've been peeking on other YouTube channels on how they build some of the Warframes, and I'm seeing a lot of really, really fun builds with Saren and a couple other Warframes that I want to try out and try to tweak them and actually really get to know their abilities better. And so it's kind of making it where I want to start delving into this more than what it is. And I know some of the people in there don't like watching me play this, which is why I want to start doing 2 streams so I can cater to the people that like watching me play things that are a little more slower paced and experiment with other games. I have had some requests to try out some other games. So, I do want to experiment. But this is the one game that I've been having fun playing with Mika, even when we don't choose the best type. So there's types where he's kind of tired in that. And I didn't get a chance to use Barrow Keeter to get, because he's already gone. Damn it. I wanted to get one of the mods he had, but that's fine. So we're gonna do Morrow's Bazaar. And if I can get the arc wing up to 20, I will do the mastery test tonight too. I mean up to 30. And I may start doing those during the stream. I did 19 off stream, but it was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be once I saw there were a couple basic things that I needed to know. Once I knew them, it was actually pretty easy. You had to kill 12 enemies without being detected, and blow up 5 orbs and save a prisoner.
Bazaar. If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come to the right place.
What I did was I used Enemy Sense, I used Banshee Prime, Redeemer, and I just didn't know how many enemies there were. And with Redeemer, I beefed up the damage, so I only had to hit them once. Killed all the enemies, because with the reason why I chose Banshee is you don't want to be detected. If you stay on the platform that you start out on, they don't see you. And with Banshee, she silences all the weapons she has, and you only have a melee weapon, and the Redeemer's got a shotgun on it as a melee weapon. So I was able to shotgun everyone, and the advantage that I had was they never heard the shots. So I could just sit there, kill everyone, and then just go to the orbs and blow them up and then save the prisoner. And it was really easy. I could see if he didn't have that build, where it would be a major nightmare because of having one platform that's, I think, 3 levels and 12 enemies that are patrolling. It's not going to be fun, you know? And it's open, most of it's open space, so all it takes is one of them to see you, and you only get 3 tries a day. The only other way I could see him doing it was using somebody that could actually be invisible.
Do I have any leads on him? That's the spirit. Let's go!
But I would still use Enemy Sense. It's like this. I could do this with pretty much any Warframe. But it's just with Titania, with the build that I have on her, it's just so much easier because I can keep her Razor Wing up for like minutes. And it only takes like 2 minutes. The hardest part is just making sure I know the layout for
you know the drill. Get in.
all the potential
Get
layouts to get
don't get killed.
To be able to
Simple,
get the sculpture. I mean, like this. I don't need to fight these guys. All I need to do is just fly through everything like this. Whoops. See, I'm not having to fight anyone. Whoops. That's a juggernaut. I'd love to fight him.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of Infested. Lay low and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out.
So here...
There's no doubt in my mind that an Iatan treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't set foot in this place for all the Iatan of the system.
Crap, I didn't screw this up. Nope, there we go.
Oh, wow. This looks dangerous. For me. I mean, you're gonna be fine. Promise. My, oh my.
See,
I think
I almost screwed that up
it.
too. I got myself confused.
Ha! You've got it. Now bring it home.
Heavy infestation ahead. The juggernaut has moved on.
So,
it's safe to proceed.
Using the Razor Wing, I've only used half my energy. But I don't have to worry about obstacles. I don't have to worry about falling down or anything else. Just flying right through. Okay. Okay, down here. Oops. Whoa. See, that's where I'm dangerous. I
Stay
fly into
focused.
things.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, we're done. I can usually do that in about 2 minutes. Even with my screw-ups, 2 minutes, 8 seconds. And we got an I-10 sculpture for it. And I'll still say, for a lot of areas in this game, I'm still a newbie. But I will also say, for anybody here that watches me do warships, I am going to be doing a renewed fervor on getting the St. Vincent and trying to get the ship lines up to 10, which is why I want to do it in the afternoon, where it's a little bit more balanced to play it. You don't have to deal with the new meta as much. God, it was funny. So I was sitting here, I just tearing out work like crazy tonight.
Daniel, hurry!
And I've got
a new quest is available in your codex.
I got a whole buttload of injuries just from people have hobbies. And if you know me from just on here from playing games, I don't do things at 100%. I go totally nuts with anything that I work on. So, like warships, I don't try to get one or two of the ships up to 10. I try to get them all. And up until some of the crap that's been going on there, I had all the tier 10s, and I'll get all the tier 10s again. The irony with this is early on, when I was trying to explore things, I got into like medieval fighting with an organization called the SCA, which is full contact. And I got into being I apprenticed to be an armor and a weaponsmith. And I got into martial arts from when I was in my early teens all the way up until early 20s. So, and I didn't, unfortunately, because of all the moving that I did as a teenager, I didn't stick with one of them really. The longest I stuck with one was a form of Kempo for about 5 years. Aside from that, I took a bunch of them for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Regressions.
And
all systems nominal. You don't need to
got involved with, I wouldn't call it Fight Club, but we did full contact sparring. So between that, the SCA, when I DJ'd, I drank a lot and partied a lot. I ended up like that in sports. Like I blew out one of my knees 5 times. I've got torn ligaments in part of my back, and I've got a partially dislocated jaw. Just stuff like that. I've had a knife through the hand. And I'm not saying this for sob stories, but just to kind of lend a little bit of a background. So I have had some medical work done. I need to get more done, but it makes it where like sitting down for long periods of time, there's not a lot of chairs I could sit for like a day without my back starting to really hurt. And so like this chair is really, really comfortable, but even after a few hours, my back will start getting a little sore. So what I'll usually do is I'll lay down for like 20 minutes. Usually I'll read or watch something on YouTube, or I'll work on some of the social media stuff for the site on my phone. And was sitting here, I was watching something on YouTube, and it was like, next thing I know, I dozed off. I was having a really wild dream, and then my phone rang. I was like, what just happened? That video's over. It was like half an hour long. And then I went and looked and realized I had dozed off for like 2 hours. So, really, if you guys want to hear a funny story, I'll tell you this. So I had a dream that one of my exes, and out of respect for her, I won't name who she is, that we haven't been involved in like almost 2 decades. And in the dream, she popped up claiming that that we had a baby, and the baby was like, I think 3 months old, which is kind of a feat in itself on a logical standpoint. I haven't seen her in like almost 20 years, but you got a 3-month-old baby. So in the dream, her and I got together, and I knew that she didn't like me. It was more of obligation for her family, for the baby, and because of the fact that, I'm really good with kids and that. But again, this is a dream. It's not logical. But this baby, 3-month-old little baby, I'm sitting there holding it. It's like, oh, it's cute and that. And then later in the dream, the baby's just like covered in hair. It's like cousin it with eyes and a mouth. And now it's like about the size of a 2-year-old. And I was like, what's up with this kid? This kid's gotten big. Its face is like covered in hair and that. And she went and she told me, oh, well, it's a side effect because this kid's a super genius. And in the dream, I'm like, okay. And when the phone rang, I was sitting there thinking about this. It's like, that dream, that kid kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the hair kept on getting longer and longer and longer on the baby. But it wasn't on the body of the baby, it was just its face and its head. And I was like sitting here, and it's like, well, let's see, how long did that dream last for? From what I remember, was it like a day? Because dreams, it seems like it's just one long day or a series of days, or it's like, no, it's just one long day. So in the dream, it could have been a couple hours, could have been a day, could have been half a day. I don't know. It's a dream. But in that dream, this baby somehow aged like 2 years and grew like 3 feet of hair, a meter of hair. So I woke up and it was really, really vivid. I mean, I could really, the detail work was incredible. I mean, it looked like realistic. And and the baby was funny too, because I'd set it down to do stuff. I put it, and that's the nice too with my son. I'd put him in. I had a stroller that was modular, where it could actually be converted into a bed or a carrier, or really, really multifunctional. And it had modules, so I could actually change it for different needs. This baby, I was reacting like it was my son when he was a little infant. Set it down, and this super genius baby managed to crawl out of the carrier that I had it in. And this is a 3-month-old baby. He started crawling to the electrical outlet. When I first saw it in the dream, and this is kind of tripping. So I had a certain level of rational thought. It's like, wow, 3 months old, this kid's crawling. That is like unheard of. But then I noticed that the kid kept on crawling to one of the electrical outlets. And I was sitting there thinking, super genius, huh? A super genius kid that's got a morbid infatuation with an electrical outlet. Yeah, that sounds like Darwinism at work. Anyways, see, I'm easily entertained. We're going to hop over here and help my little friend Clem. Seeing crap like this, I was thinking about this. I get I have an overactive imagination. I'm insanely creative, and I get a pretty good amount of vivid dreams. Some of them are weird as hell as that. Some of them are really, really disturbing. And if you look at like Clive Barker and Wes Craven, some of their best stories, like Hellraiser or Nightmare on Elm Street, these were inspired by dreams. I was sitting there thinking, shit, with some of the dreams I have, I should put them down on paper and compile it into like a compendium of short stories. I mean, who needs drugs when you can just sit there and drink crap like that, Welcome. Oh wait, I need a fast travel. I'm so caught up with all the good, wholesome, happy stuff that I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. So we'll go here.
Listen, I have a little job for you. Interested?
You do? Certainly, I love jobs.
So, what do you say? Will you help him out?
Yeah, I like
Don't
Clem.
worry. You'll get paid too.
We gotta help Clem. Clem's a good guy. He's short. He wears armor. He only says one word. I mean, he's kind of like the budget version of Groot, It says Clem. But I get blueprints for Clem, and I can actually make the blueprints and the specters, and that way I can bring Clem into battles when I want him to hang out with me. And besides, how could you say no
The merchandise
to a
acquisition
cute
mission.
little dude like this?
You
I mean,
Clem,
isn't he
call
adorable?
Zarakas, while
Come on,
my
Clem.
other operatives is the artifact.
Still
Let
kicking
them
the
know
crap
you're
out of
here.
things.
Clem.
See? Clem. Okay, Clem. I'm here for other goodies too, but I will help you survive and help you guys get us causing a ruckus, and I'll get your blueprints, and your compatriot will get whatever he needs. So, point, point, point.
They cut off life support.
Oh,
Want
no.
to let them intimidate you like that?
No, we will not be intimidated.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Okay. I'll try not to. Where the hell's my scanner? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm showing it's over here. Pardon me. See, you get these little pixelated squares. Okay, so it's down here. Don't worry,
Hey,
Clem. I'm still
dropping
helping
another
you.
capsule.
I also want to get that. Woohoo! Hey, not you. You're an Exodus, so you gotta die. Ooh, I gotta kill 100 of these guys. Cool. Pardon me. Okay, so this way. Okay, this way. Pardon me, coming through.
Capsule incoming.
So that's the guy thing. It was the guy. He fell down and go boom.
There it is.
I need to worry about life support.
Yeah,
the game is-
better already.
So, there's another one up here. Don't worry, Clem. I'll be back. Don't die on me!
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
Deal time. You interested in some half-price life support? Just kidding. Here comes another. Hey, don't forget about this gap today.
I like the way this screen. Okay, so one of them went this way.
Clem.
I want to play with these ones.
Did he die? I think he did.
You should think about finding a capsule.
Okay.
Breathe easy, Tendo. Capsule
But
ready.
I'm also after the affinity. Because I already have enough to go to rank 20, and eventually I'll get enough to go to rank 21. Uh-oh. Somebody fell down. Got knocked down. It was Clem. Don't worry, Clem. Don't hurt my little buddy. Yeah.
Hey, dropping another capsule.
Next.
There it is.
I was trying to stay close to the last floor.
Feels better already. Deal time. You interested in some half-price life support? Just kidding. Here comes another.
Oh, shoot.
That's it. It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
I don't know if I did. There it is.
Hey, don't forget about this capsule, eh?
Stop vanishing. I don't have to try to trap him. Where did you go, punk? Did you go this way? Clem.
Capsule incoming. We got what we need, so let's head home.
I should stick with it.
Capsule ready. You should think about finding a capsule.
that. Gotta get the life support.
That's better.
Skedaddle.
Hey, dropping another capsule.
As much as I like to hang out here and try to scan this guy,
You should think about finding a capsule. Capsule ready. You did it. I knew you could handle it.
and I'm probably going to have to do a couple Arcwing missions to try to get that Arcwing out. Let's see, maybe I don't, because just thinking it shouldn't have any major bearing on the speed of the Arcwing. I don't think it will. And if I screw it up, it's not like I can't do it tomorrow. So what I need to do, what they were saying.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the
It's the
Lotus
bread
proud.
and the butter of it. Get rid of that. Go to mods. Let's see if I can try to get this one maxed. I'll probably need more endo. Oh wow, 15,000, yeah. So, we're going to do 10 treasures. Take you, auto install. Auto install. Auto install. So it's 15. That would be about 1,500, about 5 grand right there. 5. So about 9 of these.
I've been thinking,
So we got
operator.
6.
I thought you'd want to know.
You do a bit more. Let's say probably about another 5 more total. I'm just gonna, or actually that would be pretty fast right there. What's sad is I still have a lot more sculptures in this too. That'll work. So we'll visit Maru.
All mods accounted for, operator. I have not taken any.
Not counting what I'm taking right here, I had about 80 sculptures. So I've been just kind of collecting them and saving them, but part of it is for stuff like this. It's like doing the arbitrations, you can get sculptures there pretty easily. I usually do them if they have survival missions. Oops. That's a wall!
If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come to the right place.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it from these. Take it from that. I'm probably just gonna take it from all of them, to be honest. 19, just from these. Yeah, 28, that's enough. Thank you.
Oh my, would you look at these? You can almost smell the endo. Nice work. Seriously?
I'll have to come back with more sometime. Yeah, a lot more. I like the way she talks, though. Just really, just the tone. She just sounds really cheerful in that, you know? So, now we're going to go back here. Go here. Go to my Arcwing. Upgrade. Mods. I'd like to throw a catalyst on this, but I'm not going to be able to do one for a little bit. So, do this. Apply fusion. Yes. Because I don't know how, you know, I don't know what's the ideal speed in this, but it was 1.0 originally. Now it's up to 1.53 for the sprint speed. I don't think I have anything else that will speed it up. And that's pretty much it. Which is fine. So now we're gonna try.
Operator, were you...
Tenno, show me you have mastered the Arcwing. Navigate this course before the timer expires. Passing through each ring awards additional time. A
There we go.
formidable performance. This
That's right,
test
8
is now
seconds to
complete.
spare. Woohoo! So now we're master rank 20. Let's see how close I am to 21. Because I haven't ranked up in quite a while. I was at 18 for, I don't know, a month and a half. I ranked up a ton of stuff, so.
Unread
Woohoo.
inbox messages make me ill.
I gotta put those up too. So, let's see. Show profile. It looks like I'm about halfway. Probably about 40% of the way done. Cool. So, one of the other things I gotta do. I can show you guys. So yeah, I have all these sculptures here too that are fully maxed. And what I've been doing, oink, equipment, wobata, right? Oh, let's see, where are they? There's Silver Tiger, okay, there it is.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
There we go. Actually, it's like it's floating towards me, doesn't it? R, I want to make it bigger. Good enough. Next one, lace decoration. Take you, confirm. Good enough. There we go. So what I've been doing is taking them like rank 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, and then 16 through 20, and I'll do 21 through 25, 26 through 30, and then all the ones beyond that I'll just throw up on there. Thought it'd be kind of cool, just having some symmetry there. So I don't need to worry about the Arcwing yet. I'll add it. It's a defense. I'm not really really don't feel like doing defenses. I'm curious what the, so sabotage, excavation, showdown. So we should have fun with that. And it's the owl dude. I'm gonna see what I have to do for Nightwave.
Welcome.
Thank you. Revive a fellow Tenno or companion. That's easy. Kill at mercy. Kill an enemy. That's easy. Bounties. Oh, 3 exterminate missions. Okay. Feed Helmuth any resource. Okay, let's do the Helmuth one first.
Till then.
Because one thing I can do. And take one of these that I have multiples of, like Trinity here. Trinity, I love you at all, but I have the Prime.
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Or just I
have the Trinity Prime.
Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile mass serves you and your Warframes. A necessary evil.
I'm trying to remember. I don't want to do the invigorations.
A strange biological archive here. I cannot explain it, Operator. As you know, I have sustained memory system damage. This recommends at once and welding the door shut.
Ah! No! I'm dead! Ah! See, because I still have this one, which is the original, which is Trinity Prime, so I didn't feel too bad about that. I can do Volkir next, and I'm going to need a Warframe slot, even when I think I got one extra one for Volt Prime. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to Revenant. Now, the reason I did that for 2 reasons. One, to free up the slot.
Remember, but there does seem to be a relationship between your Warframes and the infestation. I would be careful in here, Operator. Domesticated or not, Ordis does not trust this thing.
I'll feed him stuff that I know that I have, that it won't take a massive bite out of what I have. Like that. Okay, so Bile's the next thing. Crap. Which is... I'll just do it this way. I'll feed you some more fix. that. So it does two things. One, raises the level of him, and
Love
two,
folks who love what they do.
it makes Nightwave happy. And I'm all about making her happy. Ooh.
The steady blade in certain hands
Oh, that's
extracts
cool.
a tithe of blood and pain.
Unlock 10 relics. Okay. Kill 100 Eximus, which isn't that bad. The sortie will knock out tomorrow. So revive a Tenno or a companion, which I should actually, I guess, throw a companion on there that will die. But a lot of these missions, people get overwhelmed, and if I play a tanky Warframe like Revenant, I can outlast him and, you know, save people. But I'll worry about that one later. That one's going to be easy tomorrow when we do the Archon sortie. So mercy kill an enemy, that's really, really fun and easy to do. 3 exterminates and unlocking relics. So fissures, if there's any exterminate fissures, I could really, really knock those out. So let's do this. Let's see if there's any exterminate fissures. Oh, right there. Ooh. Gotta be careful though, it's a Kuva fortress. I don't want to get a Lich or a Sister quite yet. Never dealt with them yet. I would like to actually, when I'm to the point that I want to really focus in on them, I want to learn up a little bit on the best way to find them. Well, I know how to find them for the most part, but go after them, pick a fight with them, kick the crap out of them, get the goodies from them, and move on. But just haven't really worried about it all that much. But an exterminate, and there's guaranteed to be whatchamajiggies in there. Eximus enemies. We're gonna equip that. Yes. Oh, thank you. How are you doing, Zyler? Put that down there. Just got to keep track of the time as well. Just I got work to do, unfortunately. But I'm going to try to hop back on in a little bit too.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
He died too fast. Try to stick with the group. showing the exit. Pop up. For a different game.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Another job well executed.
I can only do one more of Hoover Fortress from out of the Hoover relics. Which would you get relics? That's a good one to get. What's wrong one?
You.
Do it one more time. Yeah, see, I've only got one more relic left. Upgrade it to the max. Yes. Quit. Even if I go solo on this, I'm not too worried because I can. This is one of the Warframes I have that I can pretty much deal with things. I think the highest I've dealt with is level 350, so. The only thing that makes it dangerous is the nullifiers, because they can disable your messenger skins. And see, I've got 22
Stay
messenger
focused.
skins.
There's a heavy unit approaching. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
So my first thing is to get all the void traces I need. Like that.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
There's my mercy kill. See, these guys just nullified my abilities. We're almost halfway.
Marines inbound.
Cool, bring 'em. I missed.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Enemy coming through.
Greetings. This should not be possible. Tenno, my
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
find extraction.
Do not try to stay at fight. You are not equipped
To take on
It will kill you. This is here.
Tenno, listen carefully.
We're protected by
Abort the mission.
get the extraction as fast as you can.
That one will be difficult to replace.
Like I'm so scared. Oh, that's all my Archon relics. Not Scuba relics.
The mission
sorry.
was scrapped, but everyone made it out. That is what matters.
So I have to work on the relics afterwards. Like I do. I'm not beneath you guys. Not unless I'm on a planet you guys are orbiting, then technically I would be beneath you. But we're gonna have to do another exterminate. As much as I like to hang out with you guys, I can't do the Kuva Fortress right now. This is gonna be a survival. I wonder if there's any exterminates in the void. I think it's not Hepit. Yeah, here we go. This will be easy. So, we are going to kick the crap out of everything here to get that last exterminate mission out.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Nobody left. There we go.
Love folks who love what they do.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Excellent. Pretty sad I showed up late and still did almost half the damage. So leave this squad. Let's see, what do we have left?
It's that time again, dreamers.
So I got 8 more relics and 92 more Eximus kills.
Till then.
Well, for doing Eximus kills, first, let's see. See, that's where I wish that this was a survival, because I could just stay in there for a while. I want to work on Mirage as well. Mesa's supposed to be another really good one to do. I've got them. I just don't. I don't play a lot of different Warframes because I don't spend a lot of time on here, and that's where I want to start experimenting a bit. So what I was thinking of, just doing regular survival. Because if I need Eximus kills, this is a real easy way to do it.
The Orican Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
Ta-da! They're all dead. No Eximus.
All manner of Orican technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it.
else here want to play?
Those oculists are scanning for targets.
Right here. Run away, thank you.
The sentient is onto you. Look out for troopers.
Hate that when you get a cough.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready. Void manifestations, drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
I can hear ya. Stop running away. No! Somebody left. Which means it'll reset my powers, my existing powers, which are my Mesmer skins. Back down to 0.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
We're down to 20. just grabbing all the loose life support. There's one right there.
The Grenier and Corpus came here in search of treasure, but only found oblivion. They are trespassers here. You are not. Hiding Lua in the void risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now. Destroy these void-stained enemies. Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming. The sentient has adapted to your damage. Surprise them with something new.
I did.
If you have a necromech, this would be an excellent place to deploy it.
Don't worry, I'll take very good care of Varuna. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
Void signatures, but outside the corrupted. They are draining your life support, and fast. Eliminate them quickly. The queens have sought out Warframes before. Vor sought to present them with yours. We cannot let the worm have Varuna. oculists are scanning for targets.
Ribbon sliver.
The sentient is onto you. Look out for troopers. Long ago, one of your kind put an end to that final desperate continuity ceremony. Her essence may still be here. These manifestations, they aren't from the neural sentry. Destroy them. They are drawing from your life support.
Person you want to reel in, dude.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters. The Void has summoned a new presence, and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
Might clear out of here. I don't go off like hell. Actually, what I need to go into would be an Eczema stronghold. Let's see how many I got knocked out.
Always a pleasure.
Halfway. The reason why I'm thinking about doing this is that I could get It'll push you up to 14 pretty quickly. So level 14 in Nightwave. So
let's get back to it.
I agree. Actually, what was it? Nightmare? There's survival. That would be an easy one. It's not very high though. So I'm actually not doing that one.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
I don't know how many mesos I have. The hard part is you only stand there as long as everybody else does. If you're doing it by yourself, it's not worth it. Actually, another thing would be easy. See, what I'm trying to do is I want to get... Actually, I want to look on the Kuva Fortress just for kicks and giggles. I don't do much on the Kuva Fortress, but... Let's see, disruption... And that's what I was debating on doing, or is it Void? Just doing the highest on Void for survival, which would be Mott. If I stay in there long enough, I'll start getting a lot of Eximus popping up. Actually, I'm curious. Let's check something out. Probably have to do, ideally would be doing the sortie, but I need 50 Eximus. This is sad. Here I am. Send as many of your enemies as you can. I hope I start up with a full squadron because it seems to do the numbers based on what's in there for max. At least from when I played. After I get a lot of people in there, it doesn't matter.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. Get ready for a capsule.
Dead end.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Look at them. They come to this place
Ooh, I'm so scared.
when
Bring
they
it.
know they are not pure. Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Thor, know the true power of the Void.
Life support on the way.
Now I will stop them. Now I am changed. Reborn through the energy of the Yanis Key. Forever bound to the Void. Let it be known, if the Tenno want true salvation, they will lay down their arms and wait for the baptism of my Yanis Key. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist, but I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity. This death is temporary.
He's
My
already dead. I killed him a while ago.
existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Looks like we have a
The
necros
raid is
with
off
us.
to a successful start. Extraction is available if you need it.
Trying to hide. I don't know if they got to it or not. Interesting. Let's do those up. Dead end. Dead end. Thank you for helping me build up my combo meter.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
A ribbon sliver. There's a buttload of dead ends.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Those are his. You, on the other hand, are freaking. These clothing guys are the ones I need. The Eximus.
Life support activated.
I should be getting pretty close to knocking out that Eczema mission.
Life support has been replenished.
Right.
longer you fight, the more successful we will be. what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
If y'all ain't my favorite brand of free-range lunatic.
There we go with 100 Xmas kills. I have to start knocking out some of the side missions too. I mean, not right now, but later. So let's see. Oh, cool. Arcane Grace. Sadly, that's probably going to be just about it for me. I have to get some work done so I can hop on tomorrow, but I'll
And
show
we're
you
out.
the other goodie I'm waiting for, and that is, so it'll be on Tuesday afternoon. I'll have Volt Prime. But then we'll just do one last thing. Actually, two last things.
All right, what can we help you with?
Because I think I have all the weapons for this, yep. I've just been working on the relics. I mean the mods.
I hope you put it to good use. Hope it helps.
Even if I don't need them,
All
just
right,
to have them.
but you
And
owe
then
us.
also, I'm probably going to start getting multiples of them and start selling them on in the market.
With these, you may punish our enemies. Our enemies will fear you with that.
So actually, let's do this.
You are on.
Let's do this. Let's see if I know I was gonna say that. I knew I was gonna say that I was gonna leave, but okay, defection. So we'll go here.
You are on the verge of a new truth.
So the two things I'm gonna do first, head over here. I got 56.
Have you survived arbitration? Honors. These honors were well earned. These honors were
all the
well
galvanized
earned.
I already
Tenor.
have. I've got 2 of all of them.
Second stage toxic shock. The Warframe trading and head full of bad dreams.
And then this should be it. Oh. What happened? The game went to its happy hunting grounds. That's not good. Well, yeah, it crashed. Well, with it going bye-bye, that's obviously time for me to skedaddle. So I'm going to say stick a fork in me. I am done. I will catch you guys tomorrow, or I guess it'll be later today. And we will do the Archon sortie, and I'll probably work on a couple other goodies as well. And hopefully I'll catch you guys here. Take care.